Hi, welcome to this video. It's being brought to you by www.dieting-2.com. I'm the weight loss guru, and today I want to show you an ebook that will get the weight melting off your body faster than you could possibly imagine. And usually you'll see measurable results in less than a week. Now, this book has helped a ton of people already, and there's no reason why it can't help you too. But to prove to you that it's real, I just wanted to show you a sneak peek inside. As you can see here, it's called Secrets of the Glycemic Index, Everything You Need to Know. Now, that's got an unfortunate title. It sounds boring and scientific and all that, but really it's a pretty simple read, and it's going to be fascinating for you if you don't know anything about this. And it'll show you how to melt off the pounds. Now, basically, let me explain what the glycemic index is. When you eat something, a calorie, it gets digested and turned into sugar. That is what goes into your bloodstream and circulates around through your body, and when your body needs some energy, it burns these sugars. Now, if you have a nice controlled spurt of sugar going into your body and your body uses them all up, that's fine. If you have a spike of sugars entering your bloodstream, then that's going to create extra insulin, and it's going to have leftover sugars in there after you've burned off everything you can for energy, and that's what gets stored as fat. And the extra insulin, of course, as we know, is leading towards diabetes and all kinds of other health problems. So that's basically what the glycemic index is all about. They rate foods based on how quickly they create a spike of blood sugar in your body. Sounds boring, but it's really pretty interesting. Secrets of the Glycemic Index, Everything You Need to Know, by the Fast Weight Loss Team, which is my sister organization at weightloss-2.org. Here's the table of contents. In the introduction, it tells you how to use the book wisely and how to start losing weight without giving up anything. Chapter 1, The Basics of Smart Eating, the Glycemic Index. Chapter 2, The Secrets of Smart Eating Revealed, Carbohydrates, Proteins, Good Fats, What You Need, What You Don't. Chapter 3, Becoming a Smart Eater, Investigating the Glycemic Index. Chapter 4, How to Flip the Switch, Making Low GI Food Choices. This is where it gets pretty exciting, really, because what they do is they list all of the various foods and list their glycemic number. A high number is bad, a low number is good. And so they categorize these things. Say, for example, you like pasta. Well, you'd look on the pasta section and you'd see what the glycemic index number is of the kind that you've got now, and you just find one that has a lower glycemic index number and switch for that. So you're still eating the food you like, you're not being deprived of anything, and you're going to start losing weight simply because you've switched to one that has a lower number. See how easy this is? And it happens faster than you might think, and you don't ever feel deprived. So this is something that you can stick with for life. Eating healthy for life. Just pick the foods that you like, but pick the ones that have the lower glycemic index number. Pretty simple. In the appendix we show you some examples, and then the references we show you the reference books that we got our information from. Now, let me scroll through this. I'm going to go pretty quickly here. First off, let's talk about the disclaimer. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not trying to diagnose, treat, or cure anything. You should check with your doctor before you start any weight loss program. Here's the introduction. I'm just going to scan through this stuff real fast. I don't want to waste your time here. Let's get down to some information here on the glycemic index. That's the introduction. By the way, let me back up here a minute. I'm Dan Beckwith. Chapter 1, The Basics of Smart Eating. You want to avoid spikes in your blood sugars, and that's why protein is good for dieting, because it gets digested very slowly and converts into sugars in a slow, steady pace. Now, foods are considered high if their score is greater than 70. It's moderate if it's 56 to 69, and low if the score is less than 55. These numbers are lifesavers. They're going to make you lose so much weight without feeling deprived you can't believe it. Anyway, let's scroll through this pretty quick here. I want to get to the end and show you some interesting stuff here. You can see there's a lot of material here, and it reads pretty quick and easy. It'll only take you half an hour, 45 minutes to read through this thing. Chapter 2. As you can see, there's a lot of good information here. And while I'm scanning through this, I want to mention something, that if you go to the website right now and check it out, there's a special one-time offer where you can get this for next to nothing. And it's a huge discount, but it's only for one time, so you want to zip over there as fast as you can. Okay, getting tired of scanning, let's kind of zip ahead here. Oh, long book, 78 pages, valuable information. Once you understand it, it's pretty easy to do. You don't have to count calories, you don't have to pull out the scale. All you got to do is basically start switching out high glycemic index numbered foods for lower ones. And not only that, there is a way, let me just show you something here on this. There is a way to eat the things that you like that have a high glycemic number and still manage to nullify that and lose weight, and it's all based on the combinations of foods, and the way you combine them will lower the total effect. Here's some interesting things here. I just wanted to show you a couple of these numbers so you can see later what I'm talking about. A piece of chocolate cake has a glycemic rating of 38. Remember that. We're going to cover some more interesting stuff here in just a minute. Okay, here would be an example of what the index looks like. Okay, now let's talk about breakfast food for just a minute. Breakfast cereals. For example, we keep hearing about all these breakfast foods and how good they are for you and all that sort of thing. Remember the piece of chocolate cake that was in the 30s as far as the glycemic index is concerned? Well, Rice Krispies, they come in at 82. Cornflakes, 83. Golden Grahams, 71. Puff Wheat, 74. In other words, as far as your blood sugar is concerned and your health and all that sort of thing, eating a piece of chocolate cake is healthier for you than eating all these various breakfast foods for breakfast. Kind of interesting findings, some of these things. Shows you the way that the index is broken down and how it's categorized and all that sort of thing. For example, spaghetti is only a 27. Ravioli is 39. Spaghetti white, 41. So if you were going to eat some of this, all you'd have to do is switch it for the Protighetti, and look, you've already saved some weight there, and you're still eating the same basic thing. It's going to taste the same. So that's pretty much it for all I wanted to cover today. Go on over to www.dieting-2.com and check it out for yourself. I think you're going to be surprised, and there is a huge discount right now.